You've got to be behind here, so to say, or in the dugout.
On now.
But tell you, mate. I wouldn't have thought so. You're all bleeding out for the win, no?
There's a mark on it.
Huh?
There's a mark.
Oh, what? Hello.
Have the balls then, lads! Have a meal!
Come on! Are you sure you ain't playing?
I suppose I want a copy, I better take my pictures of them and all, and
Yeah, you better spam them now and again. Come on, Wally! Together now, lads! Can you keep ducking, Lars? We need to buy a duck as we're going to keep taking your photo.
Hey! How you lads? Let's get it going.
I think so.
Hey! Right now! Keep it close!
Yes, stop him, Steve! Oh, boy, that's all right!
Get stuck in, Barry!
Let them know you're there, boys!
Well, Lee! Get stuck in there!
Let them know you're there, Bert. That's it, babe. Nothing force you coming fast now.
Come on, Rob!
Come on, Wally!
Down, you comers! Close him down! Well way!
Cut that blader up!
Come on, lads, get it together!
Alright, lose your press, please.
Well played, Wayne, good lad, son!
I'm quite certain he brought him out.
Davey, push on, push on, push! Now leave it! Score it! Alan, get it go, get it go! Davey, you push on, make him mark you!
Come on, move!
That'll do. Trev Penny will save all them all day. Quite like them. Go on, Frankie! Move it, Frank! That's it, Frank, make him move it. No, you've got to feel them first. Keep knocking them up. Knocking that ball up there, boy. Knock them run. Wear them out.
Watch him, well played, son!
Well played, Wayne. Well played.
Look for the ball, lads! Go on, Stevie, boy! That's the way, lads! Come on! And again!
Sure, Trevor. Trev pennies, no problem. Oh, oh, oh!
Go on, Stevie Cross! Come on, Stevie, boy, get up!
Ha! Ha! My coach!
Work it!
Sheldon! My coach! Turn, Bert!
Just jockey, Wayne, just jockey! Back him up, Rob! Get him, Wayne! Yes, come in! Hello, Make it yours, lads. Come on.
Well!
Oh, Ronnie.
Pressure, boy.
It's fucking hard work, this is.
Your round, Rob. It's your round, Rob. Come on. That's the way.
Why on these weak backs?
Come on, keep it together. Put my coach in there. Oh, darling. Hey, Uncle Tom there. Look, here's Uncle Tom's come.
I know. We just seen him. I just embarrassed ourselves and just missed everything.
How we doing?
None each.
None each. Well, missed not.
Hardly started it.
I hope you don't slip up there.
So do I.
Haven't they won 23-0? You got the hang of it, right?
No.
Come on, back you go, Robbie.
Yeah.
Whiny!
Got it, Wally!
Come on, Wally!
Can you go stand in the stand, please?
Go on, can of beer, George, I'll cheer. Come on, Frank, turn it on!
Gotta keep warm.
Right on, Lord! Hey, thank you!
Well, you don't mind.
Up a bit more, Sam,
Good stuff, you no wonder.
Unless you look across the field.
He drinks a lot of water, look. It's like giving Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, come on, lads, go with them! Come on!
Easy Barry with that goalie, first minute.
Yeah.
All right, bud, come on!
Wayne's tapped the bloke tank, we'll let you know.
Yeah, they got a little Barney.
Ah, you grenade!
Oh, God, Graham's there. Where did Paul? Oh, there he is. He's on the
In a grandstand position, Paul.
Is Bill here?
I haven't seen him yet.
Did he say he was coming?
He didn't. He said he might see you.
Rubbish!
How come they got the stand and we had to stand over here?
We could have had it. Bad luck, Wayne. Bad luck, mate. Idea, the idea.
You want to two, you're one man, yeah? Come on, it's two man, one man.
Good job, Ryan.
Wayne.
Come on,
Way up.
Tell it down.
Right, I'm going to zoom on this one. Right.
Wayne.
Come on.
Don't need it, Wayne.
One behind him.
Come on, Wally!
Robbie.
It's all right. Probably catch the camera there.
Unlucky. Well, boy, Robbie. Nice play, Frank. Robbie. What's the matter here? Come on, protection then, Brad.
Leave it out, let's play football.
Come on, Wayne. Well in, Richie.
Come on,
It's going like that.
I'm here, you know.
Yes, Brian.
Oh, all right.
Okay, well, you're fine.
Sod the snooker, Brian, eh? Come on, lads, let's get it away from them. Come on, Frank, come on! Move it around. Up your line, Stevie!
Told him.
Oh! This car just got a pounding.
Sold him, mate, sold him.
I think our car's just about the safest place. Yeah. Behind 4 men.
Yeah, it's a bit near the goblin.
Yeah, well, the men get it first. Dad, whose car am I waving on? Oh, sorry, I'm leaving your car. I don't know where your coat is right now.
Must be in here somewhere. That Terry Elliott?
Yeah, they were just down there a minute ago. They just
wonderful.
walked past.
Terry's just his car just come in.
Yeah, I know. I think he's just going to fetch it and park it there for him.
Probably going home. Could you hold it?
What's that electric fence, son?
Get in there, Alan, boy.
Come on, get in there, you're about to die.
That's out.
On a Woolcomber! How are you, Willie?
Hey, Willie!
We could outshout them.
Come on, get into it! Get the pressure on, Robbie! Stevie Croft. Come on, lads, let's get working!
Yeah. What's your next excuse?
Mum likes them.
Oh, wonderful.
Stop my eyes from working anyway.
No answer to that. Keep at him, Willie!
Come on, you Dreamers!
Why haven't we got green?
That's Dreamboat. Well up, Alan!
None of our strips have got numbers on.
Because we never know who's playing where.
Well in, Richie!
Yeah, so if we don't have a number on, we can go anywhere.
It's harder for the referee to book you, no?
It's not about my mate, it's right.
Well in, Richie!
Boy.
Linesman, you're a film star already.
Good knock, Budgie!
Well, Frank, good job you turned, baby. Frank, good on your bum. More better here, ain't it?
I don't mind it,
Yeah. Don't talk, there's a microphone on there. That's a microphone. Yeah, every word you're saying.
Oh, well. Hello.
Hey,
Willie!
well,
Come on, be fair, Fred, what's going on? A drink or what?
I bought 2 coats over.
Go with it, Stevie boy!
I've got papers in mine. If I take off. I mean, it's plenty, isn't it?
Come on in, Stevie out! Come on!
come on! On these men, on them, on them, on them, on them!
Runner! Number 3, somebody, come on!
Come on.
Somebody, people coming here, ain't there?
Yeah.
Let's get talking there, Lee! Talking, runner! Just get it going.
Shoot all.
How come they got the stand? That's what I want to know.
Will that matter?
Yeah. Let's sort them out. Come on, all you girls.
Come on, Wally!
Yeah, Budge, you're in then.
Go on, Budge.
Get him on camera.
Go on,
Get the
Barry.
evidence.
Alright, close up, Budge, you having a fit.
Close up, Budge, having a fit. I got set up. We're all wearing suits tomorrow was the cry last night. I'm the only prat turned up in a suit.
Yeah, but I've only got winter suits, but I wish I'd got it on.
Half of it right. You got the suit right, you got the crap right.
I wouldn't say that. Tom, would I say that?
No, but you set it up for me.
It's all on Mike anyway.
It's all on film. It's not.
Yeah, they've got a mic on it. Now, how do you feel?
Hey, Tom, do you realise I'm bound for another 2 weeks now?
Come on, Wally!
Come on, Stephen, we want to go. Whoever's giving them children.
Wow, blood!
Come on,
He pushed it.
Come on, Robbie boy, back you go.
Push
Come
him
on.
over. He did it to you.
Your man, Robbie.
Yeah, they did it to him. Come on, Wally! Come on, Wally!
I'm not letting him play the ball then.
You can shoot off your bench. The referee's on.
Have you got 20 of these put in here, Mum? I left them in the car, they're hopped in the car. Well, is the mascara all running? No.
Come on then. There we go.
Got my specs on for a minute. No, they don't suit me.
Halfway line. Here we go.
Come on, Mary, come on, get it for it. Is that Virginia?
Back post back.
What's the number 3?
Come on, Wally!
Well done, Travis, boy.
Come on, check it out.
Come on, Stevie.
Come on, Wally!
Keep talking, Wally!
David, that's great challenging. Can you stand down, linesman? I can't see him. I feel like a peeping Tom looking at this little bit here, Hardy.
Come on, Wally!
Boys through.
Come out, Tim!
You get that one, Grab? Yeah, I got that one, yeah.
Edit that one, Greg.
Come on, Wally!
What is this, Mum? He's going to have a rest, he can't stand it no more. It's like his penis in his brand new one. Come on, Wally!
Never mind the peanuts.
Get it together, Wally! Come on!
Well done. Oh, I'm tired. We've got a free kick here.
Get this, Graham.
Come on, Bert. You can plop it in from here, I'm sure. Here we go.
Come on, Wally!
Oh, we're going
Keep it going!
Oh, shut up.
They're quick up front, aren't they?
Come on, stop him!
Quick up front.
This is yours when you won 23-0.
Yeah, it depends who they're playing. I mean, you know.
What's up with Budge?
Ref! Man coming off, ref!
Uh-oh.
What's up, Budgie?
Oh no.
He ain't done, is he? He ain't done, is he?
Give him that
Give him a shot of brandy, he'll brew it.
yeah. Come on, Wally!
Very back!
What's that line, Wayne?
Come on, my son.
Come on, Steve.
Come on, Wally!
Keep it up. You does it?
I'm gone deaf.
I told you I would lose my voice before I even got here.
Go to Frank! Go to Frank!
Hey, Frank, are you cold, mate? Do you want this coat?
You want to sleep?
You don't look fine.
Go on, Steve!
I'll have a pass with you, Frizz. What up?
Open mouth.
Come on, get going! Hey, shut him down there! Keep him in there!
It's all bleed now.
So we don't really look like that.
The alcoholic content of the match has just gone up to 60%. Don't let her know there's brandy in there, hang on.
Go on in, Robbie boy. Don't rush him, kid.
Go on, Bert, get stuck in!
Come on, Wally!
Well out, Robbie.
Come with him! David! David! Come on, Stevie! Crossy boy! There we go! Come on out! Out!
Come on! Come on! Let's attack this ball, come on!
Go on, Steve! Go on!
Everybody! Oh, Wayne.
On, Steve! Go on! Go on, Stevie! Go on!
Every time he does it, Steve.
I've heard something, haven't I?
Every time I do it, Steve. That's it, Frankie, keep shouting!
Come on, Greenie.
I told you I could come out shout.
Put it on his head!
You keep
Go
down.
on,
Hey!
Hey! Shot!
Come on!
Now look, Frankie! You come up under that.
Good hit, Bert! Situation's not that sensitive.
I wish I had. No, not a thing.
You ain't got sound on that at all, have you, Grant?
quiet. Right, we're on, kid. Go on! Unlucky, Wayne. Don't worry about it. Keep going. Come on.
Heads up, come on!
That's fast. Come on, Wally! Come on, Wally! Come on, you Greens! Legs, legs, bud! Legs! That's the way, kid. Come on, keep playing football.
Here's Bill just arrived. Bill. Oh, we are running.
Oh, you're losing it in midfield.
Come on, Wayne, let's get back! Come on! Come on, Wayne! No good giving up! Come on, Wayne, sir, what's the matter? Get stuck in! Come on, Alex! Right. Walking away. Well done, Barry! Get talking!
I forgot we were playing 10 minutes.
Good! He's on your back! Go, Wayne, that's the way, kid. Keep at it.
Oh, Steve!
Hiya. Budgie's got to come off.
Is he up for good?
No, he's gone. Look, he's gone. Wayne, look at Budgie. Robbie.
Shouldn't have played yesterday.
That last challenge his ankle.
Blair, that's well on!
Come on,
It's never going to be easy.
Wayne, step it! Put your back, Wayne!
Yeah, say no more. Why you switch that thing off?
No.
Oh, the shower, I did. You've got a mark on it. I think you can do better than trying. You've got to have a word. The first thing I did when I got it was scream.
Are you recording all of it?
Yeah.
We're not first yet for
We
finish.
sold a copy. We sold a copy already.
What, to Chamber of Horrors?
Yeah.
Come on, you Green!
That was Bill Panton, John's Road, St John's Road,
Yeah.
Kettering.
For the Woolcomber,
Live on stage now.
Should have running commentary on that. It's Lindy, Mum.
and they're coming up now.
It's running.
Oh, very droll, William, very droll.
Come on, you Reds! Come on, you Greens!
Do they kick off?
Oh, got one crop. That's it. Even things a bit.
Come on, Greens! Come on, Reds! Ready, go!
Hey, well offside, about 4 yards offside. I'm into pastas, I'm into pastas. I'm clean them, gotta clean them. There's only one carry, Maury.
Come on, you!
You didn't, I did.
but you can't move.
If Butcher's on good, then alright.
Should be there, shouldn't he?
Come on, Green, keep it down
If he'd have
there.
touched that, he'd have been offside anyway. Make it yours. Oh no! Head up! Head up! Come on, lucky Wayne, don't worry about it, kid. Come on! Get it going! It's gone now, come on! Come on, get back there, Wayne! You're kicking the other way, Wayne!
If Barry can bloody run, you can, son. Come on.
Well, no need for that. Out of line, Wayne! That's good, Get into him, Bert! Wayne ball, Wayne ball! Wayne! Oh, Wayne, he's good! Great shot! That's well played, Wayne! That's better! What? Right, in! Come on, get up!
That's our ball, yeah. Swinging his feet about on the floor. He was swinging his feet about on the bloody floor and he ain't allowed to do it. Get him off!
Oh, Wayne, that's more like it.
Get rid of a lot of them. I want to go for a pick.
Mum, did you really marry this? Did you really get married to this? Wow, we stood in front of a preacher.
Give it a Stevie Cross!
Tote him off and tote another one on. Come on!
Come on, Wally! Come on, you!
Come on, Come on!
That's back.
There's a goal. Go on. Come on, go for it. Give me a green shot. Look for it.
Back down.
Good ball.
Hey, look, Davey Dave! That's the sort of moves we want to see, lads.
Who did that?
Baghouse Will's got one on. I better have a brandy.
Get me a cigar. There's some in the drawer.
On a brandy?
Keep going on the
Yeah.
old camera, mate. You can cigars and everything else. Keep on that.
Yeah, I know about
Hey, what's going on there?
alcohol.
On the camera now is a man drinking brandy.
It's a drunken cameraman. If the preacher starts to wobble at the second half, you know why.
Help him out, lads. Come on.
When I'm drinking this, I'm doing astronomy. On my back.
Give it to him, Morris. Yeah, Grey, you want the old man.
Yeah, the old man.
Hey, John, get on, one the Grey, eh?
The old time to drink first.
We'll have a quick advert now.
Ah,
Brandy,
here we
you
go.
deserve.
Well, get enough of any beer.
Get out of it, Graham. Graham, that's the place. Okay, Graham, come on.
Proper good, that's Stuart.
That's who wants it pretty hard.
Come on, Green.
Come on, get rid. Keep on trying, get up.
Well done.
Yes, that's what, yeah.
Come on, you Green.
You want a wee?
Yeah, go on.
Make the most of it now, lads. Come on.
Tell? Take it for a wee, will you?
Alcoholic Lil's got one. Hey, give it here. Hey, that's enough. Bleeding hell. I'll give a donkey a donut. I'll give a donkey a donut. Yeah, that's all you're getting warmed up. Go on, stop. No.
No answer, that isn't right.
No, you ain't getting none.
You should know me better than that, Marky. I'll tell you. I always come prepared. I'm a Boy Scouting.
Good.
About 5 years ago.
Good, isn't it?
I think we'll be paralytic tonight.
How we win.
No, we won't. By tomorrow morning, yes. Not tonight.
Down the outside, Bert!
One shot of brandy and 3 nuts.
Number 11 behind you, Wayne!
Oh, Tom's talking to you.
Huh?
I think Tom wants the brandy bottles.
Tom, you got brandy?
Mine, wait up, mine. Stevie looking through me for? Barry, nobody's on the line.
Tom.
Go on, Bert. Take him all the way, Bert. Go on, come on, pull him out, Bert. You can run faster than him.
No.
Pull him out, Bert. Don't go in with him.
Right.
Touch him off, manager. Put on to it. Go on, Wayne.
Richie!
Come on, Green Eyes!
Hey!
Yeah.
It's just getting way up there now.
Yeah, but we've got to sub on too early. You make half time. Give Jack something to do then.
Go on, Bert!
One.
Go on, keep running, Bert, don't stop! Hang on your back, son, on your back!
Goalie Wayne! Not now.
Video, yeah.
On your line, that's the way!
The video you're watching on your telly, you put your video films in. You've got Graham's recording it on a video film and then you put it in.
Go on, take the number 3, Bert. Come on, lads, let's get it covered. Someone take that number 8. Him. Oh, run for the run. Come on. What, we're Twickenham now? Right.
Flirt. Get the larynx.
John, on your bike.
Get the larynx done.
Bert, push.
Oh, God. There's that.
For 10 minutes.
You've dropped your book and your pencil.
All them bits of stuff, you got phone numbers in there.
Go on, Rod. On you.
Right, stay there, linesman. Stay, do your job. What's your game, linesman? He's all right.
Oh no, money in it.
Oh, yeah, Rod. No, 6 balls, no, I won't bother.
Oh no, money in it. I would have done that.
Are you staying there then?
Oh, bloody hell. Chocolate money I've pulled out, I think. No money.
How's that ball coming towards you?
Go on, Alan Strickland.
Come on, kid. Give him something to give it to.
Come on, yeah.
What the hell was that? Man behind you, Wayne! Man behind you! Well done, boys. That's the way, lads! Well done!
Come on, Robbie. Loosen up,
Go,
no
boy!
good.
Go, Robbie!
Come on, Robbie.
Scotland, kid! You've got the right kind of flag for you, Rob?
Yeah, Robbie. Yeah, Robbie's trying to win it.
Hold on,
Let it go.
Get it out! Come on, get it out!
That's it now.
Good miss!
Come on, let's sell it down, lads!
Come on, Wally! No, don't.
Well done, Barry!
Come on, Wait, for the green strip.
Rowdiness in the crowd. I mean, what's going on here?
Come on, Calder!
Yeah, he's over there near that blue van. He's only got a little tiny top on, stupid girl. No jacket. He doesn't have a jacket, no nothing. He's only got a little tiny top on. Is that our shell? Yeah. Mad.
Well done, Trev, Penny.
Go on, you boys!
Sorry, I know where to go.
Come on, cover him! Wayne, come on! Number 10 line. Fill it all the way, boys! Go on, boys! Go on!
Good, yeah.
Will you come back here again?
No, I just want to see how much
You're out.
I have to so I'm not doing.
Go on!
Come on, Bert, let's have it, son.
Would you like it on Barry's telly?
Get him, Stevie.
No, because he's only recording the game.
close to penalty, that worked for a penalty.
So you need Budge here.
Yeah, he's got to be right, and one of them. Please help, Rev, you do it right now. You do it right now. You play right down there. What the throat? Throat if he's poorly.
Come on! Where are you going? He's good then.
3 minutes. 4 minutes.
Come on, you green!
4 minutes, Red.
5 minutes.
4 is just signal.
4.5.
Well, if it's 5, I should be doing it down my leg. If it's 4, I won't make it.
Right.
4.5.
It's just signal 4.
Wrong fingers.
Get on with it, Frankie! Come on, 4 minutes, boys! Get a go!
Well, Robbie boy.
Just at the old box, man.
Come on, you!
Come on! 5 minutes to go.
Panic.
Come on, you green eye! Come on, Wayne! Back you go, Wayne! Come on! Come on, Robbie!
Come on, Trevor. Go on, Trevor!
Corner. Falcon touched it.
Hello. That's Erica, isn't it? Oh, I'm getting good at this. I can remember kids now.
Robbie!
You're talking like Yorkshire, though, aren't you?
Back here. Robbie, go now!
Sorry.
That's all right, no problem.
Get a bit louder, Mel. You're not being heard, kid. Get back, Robbie! Get back!
Gillian there, months.
I found one of your daughters.
Back in the running anyway.
We've always been in the running, Chris.
Yeah, we're back in.
We're never out of the running.
Tweety, give us a smile.
You can only knock it down until you keep standing up. Yeah, slurp, goal, celebrate the goal.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers, lads. Slurp, goal.
Hang on, folks. Come on, lads, let's have them. Come on, you. Number 3 behind you, Robbie.
You ain't having no more brandy. Trev, Penny knew where that was.
Steady it up, let's steady it up. Come on. Come on. Think about it. Come on.
Come on, Wooly! Heads up, run. We've got it! Come on, Wooly!
Steady look there, lads. What are you going to do for dinner?
Nothing.
Right, your way, come on! Positive! Positive, Wayne, that's it, kid.
That's better, Wayne, baby! Show him your skill, Wayne! Come on!
Should have done earlier, kid.
We don't want no beer. Not till tonight.
What a piss.
It's dinner time drinking beer.
I got O's. Oh, I didn't really mean a piss. I meant a drink of brandy.
Come on, Greenos, let's shut it out.
Come, Wally!
Left. No, not the right.
Any Kent blows for time until we took it. He came blow for time until it's took. Well, half time. Whoa!
Come on, Willie!
Come on, Elsie! Come on, Elsie!
Frank, Frankie!
Hold the aggro, man! Whoa! Hey! Hold the aggro! Whoa! Hey, over there. Come over there.
Can you quarterback, stand it down? Give it you,
Go on there, Wayne, let's get it going.
Wayne! Come on, Green!
Get him out of that corner! Get in here! Well, there's only one of them there.
Go, Steve, move away from him. You're not marking him, he's marking you. Move it, come on!
That's a good kick.
Work him. Pull him wide, Steve. Come on!
Come on, Green!
Come, you Woolcomber!
You make him mark you, Keith.
He's the one that's got to worry.
Come on, you Green! That's it, lads! Back him up! Come on!
You got any cigars for Vase?
Yeah, in the...
Cigars in the car. I'm going to throw everything out first 10 minutes. We've got it. I've got to throw everything I've got for first 10 minutes.
Come on, Stevie Cross, make him work.
It'll be over now. Nearly good. Still want to put
Come on!
Come on! Start now!
Yeah, well, Mom, we start. We start then. I am, but I'm very excited. My excited's never been so bad.
Come on, Stevie boy, make him work for him. Come on, Stevie, take it all the way.
Come on, Greenos!
Move him.
Show the Greenos!
Now move, Stevie Cross, come on!
Come on, the volley! Come on, Willie!
Two of them straddle side. That'll do me sometime. You keep all side. That'll do me. Come on, Stevie Cross. That's the wonder of Stevie Cross. He can do it. We know he can.
Longer legs than he has, and there's not many people who've done that. Come on.
You know what? I think that's only a 2-hour tape, isn't it?
Inside you go, Stevie Cross.
That's what you got out of it, wasn't it?
Come on!
Yes, well also. Well played, Woolcomber. Well played.
Pull him out!
You got the cup today, yeah. Oh, look, Rido. Well, you got it all. Fly past, we got to fly.
Can I have your names, please?
If I think royalty,
We hired them today. Lovely try.
Never in a million years! Shut up!
Praise them to the team!
I'm going to win that! Who is here? Back in the face.
Back and face.
Steady, steady, steady.
Sold it.
Well played. Well done, Wayne!
Come on, Wooly! Come on, what's wrong with you Woolly supporters? Let's have ya! Wooly! Wooly! Wooly!
Keep it wide, Stevie Cross! Come on!
Come on, lads!
Well played!
Well played! Well played, Alan Reid. Terry.
Cover it! Cover it! Come on, run!
We're not
Don't
the film, we're just...
Gobble up, Penny, come to the save.
That's a 180.
180, 3 hours. 120
It's
is
going to
2.
last 3 hours. What's left on that reel, I just don't know where it's all gone to.
Well, it's 90 minutes play, isn't it?
Yeah. What's the 2 hours?
120.
120.
You've got
I
plenty
can't
of
see what that is.
Yeah, but you have a look how much is left on the reel.
Yeah, but you're checking, you've got to think it goes fast to start with.
Yeah, but there's only that much left on.
Just keep running,
That slows
Craig.
down, it goes fast, it slows down.
Changing room, you see. Yeah. With a champagne.
We can have really pictures.
Where's the ball? I can't find the ball. That's the ball.
Keep
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Wally!
Come on here, lads!
Not Wally's, Woolly's.
Let's have it!
Second half play out.
Offside run! Out you come on, run!
That's a very confident player. Very confident player.
And they're ready to play in this half.
We're always going to throw 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes they were going to throw every game. We knew that. We knew that. Ooh. Oh, we've got to contain the 10 minutes.
That's what it is.
Burn them out. Well, you won't. Could have burned her, one down. We've got to throw every game. And we can't afford to throw forward and lose the ball.
Come on, then, Wooly!
There was just something your heart failing like they're doing at the moment. Don't take much more.
No, I think he spilled some beer down.
Goal kick. Goal kick.
Come on, Steve, get away from him.
Steve, make some space!
He'll make some space. He'll leave him standing when he gets the ball. He can give him a yard.
Who, what, where?
Crossy can give him a yard. Crossy will give him a yard.
Who's in charge?
Oh, wow. He's gone. He's gone.
I'm sorry, but
He's gone. Get over that.
Go, Steve, go!
go.
Come on,
Lucky Stevie boy, keep it going. All right, Stevie Cross, come on. Come on, you Woolly, let's get it going.
Come on! Come on, you green!
I think his wife's left him.
Come on, you Woolly! Come on, you Woolly!
All the way!
Frankie, mate.
Two with the ball goal!
Come on.
Stevie Cross! Come on, green eyes!
Come on, you green ones.
Now on.
Come on!
22.
How many minutes? What?
Yes.
Come on, you green eyes! Let's have you!
Come you Woolcomber!
Green eyes, green eyes, green eyes!
Come you Woolcomber!
Come on, Stevie!
Come on, the volleys!
Come on! Come on, Steve! Play the game! Keep going! Get back on! That's it, you're there, Stevie!
Come on, green! That is fast!
Oh, pause. Oh, it's on pause still. Ah, right, give us another drink.
He's watching the clock, he's supposed to mark.
We'll get back with the kids' all cartoons on this when I get back. Oops, I done it wrong.
Normally get it wrong, right?
Always get something wrong.
What happened about yesterday? Get it wrong at all.
No, I got that right.
Right.
Oh, I think so.
Never on your...
Up and face, what up and face! Close them.
5 and 10! And...
Good ball.
Get it out! Get it out!
Who's down? Off the ball incident.
Oh, shut up!
Not a penalty, surely.
Okay, it's penalty.
It was off the ball.
It's off the ball.
Send off then.
Couldn't send off,
I didn't see
yeah.
it. I didn't see it.
You didn't make a good enough job of it.
I didn't see it. What happened?
No breathing.
I'm watching the ball.
Oh, he's off. Oh, no.
No. Otto.
What did he do, Ron?
I don't know.
God knows! Shut up! Go home! Shut up!
Just keep shouting.
Woolcomber, come on, lad! Tommy Walsh, where are you when we need you?
Come on, lads!
Right, Tommy, get together. Come on, Wooly! You're better than them with only 10 men!
Come on, you Woolly!
Told about what you can do in it. Apparently. I don't know. I didn't see it.
That sound like me, though.
No. Right, we're giving him a bit of aggro, apparently.
Come on, lads, let's get him out of it! Wow, Richie, boy!
Apparently this bloke was doing a load of aggro, so I'm just trying to hit him. But that doesn't sound like me.
Where's Stuart at? Did you bring that owl back, Stuart? Did you bring that owl back? Did you brought it back?
He drunk it. Come on, you Woolies! Come on, Stevie Cross!
No, they're full cars, so give me money and I'll get one. It's only a lad, I'll give him time.
Come on, Stevie, over here!
Build up and go and he gets back.
That's like AIDS, isn't it? You
Yeah,
can't
look
get
how
one.
he got. Well, she's popped up. Is it
Come on,
here,
you
Pat?
Graves, let's
Pat,
get it
is it
together!
You've got to do a containing job now, will it?
I appreciate you should stand there like that, you'll have to chill.
He's all right. Yeah.
Come on, you Woolies!
Oh, you're Nesh woman. Nesh. We got chicken.
Touch it. Who's on?
Yeah, I remember that. Come on, the bully!
You've got to do a containing job now. Hit the
Get rid of
blade.
Now you've lubricated your throat with a shower.
Ooh.
Hey, you open sod! Got you ready!
reaction.
Matt Lee first.
Well up, Steve!
It's Matt Lee first. Yeah, the ref didn't see that, didn't he?
And he's gonna wait on. I'll get him.
Bad luck, Lee.
Come on. Come on, you lads! Let's get it going! You can beat it with 10.
Beat the red pair with 10. You beat the red pair with 10.
He's only a little brat.
That's it, put it so.
What happens if it's all this people?
Full. Extra time.
Joanna.
Come on then, Wally, get it going!
Hey, Willie!
Come on, you Get a grip of it. And a boy, well played.
Well played, Bert.
Not running in, Stevie, boy.
I don't know, when does it finish?
Come on! No, wait. Come on, Alan, get him going. Come on, Alan, just relax. Come on, you Greens.
You've got a goose on now, Will. Yeah.
Well on, Frank. Come on, Stevie. Go, Stevie. Go.
I just have to track the goal with attention, take his photograph.
Yeah.
Well done,
So we've, I don't want to miss anything.
Oh, kids. Don't do that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Don't touch that, man. It'll fall over. On top of your nut. Put a hole in your head. How come he never got booked?
No, don't kick that, don't kick it.
You know, we both hit each other.
Yeah, and he see you, and he didn't see the other bloke.
Did you get that?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
You don't know what he's got on this film.
I can't, all I can see is a little white, I'm following this little white golf ball flying about in this middle bit here.
Oh dear.
Justice on you, bloke. That was justice on him.
I want to win as well, you know.
Yeah, that was just answer that. I mean, if you're going to walk one walk, both of them hit each other. Can't you walk one and not the other, can you?
No, don't touch that, Jeremy.
If that suddenly shrinks, it'll be him. He's undone the bolt.
We're going to get a good shot of the ground. I'll use him as an extra leg.
You suddenly get a shot of the ground, it's him.
Come on, you Greens! Come on! Ref! The linesman! He's blind!
He's biased. Not blind.
Come on,
Come
Come on, play the whistle!
Wrong way. This way.
No, don't kick the camera.
Come on, son.
20 minutes.
Come on, son.
Come on, Stevie, cross!
If they win, I'm definitely coming to a presentation. If they lose, like whistle.
Kill the time.
Come on!
Come on, Stevie. Come on, son.
They both.
Push him out. Get top end.
Here you go, the one that got caught.
Yeah, the one that got caught.
Got him down!
I can tremble a bit more than this.
Oh, thank you. Very good.
In the area, wasn't it?
Come on, Wally! Get in there, Wally!
Come on, 10 then.
Yeah.
Come on, you
That's a good one.
That was it.
This situation happened before.
Really into it, old Tommy.
No,
Come on, Stevie boy.
Come on, Steve!
Come on.
Anybody there?
Run! Go on! Go on,
Come on! Come on! Get over! Get over! Get over! One to kill! One to kill! One to kill! Come on, get out!
Stay with it.
Back of base!
Oh, Richie!
Nobby!
Well, we got the way to get your head in the camera.
Look what you're doing with the ball, you got time!
Could have been no closer than that.
Barmy.
Alan, get a word!
Get the rest back in.
Come on, Steve, move away from
There's
him.
11 that are down that van.
Marky,
What?
move
Come down in the van.
Oh, I might come down the van. A wine
Come
club.
on.
Stevie boy!
Bert Machado.
Make space!
Chris and Tim's Reader.
Lose it!
Why did you come down?
That's the way, lads. Come on.
Lose it,
Stuart's daughter.
What the hell's he marking in for? We're in front. Not at the moment.
Richie, the break. Sweep it.
Look at the three men, look at them all.
Come on, bring it down! Go back. Come on, Richard! Come on,
Make space! Go on, you Willie! Come on, you Green! Come on!
Sent airs off.
Well done, kid.
Let's have a runner!
Lee Furlow.
Go on, move it! Move!
Cross!
He got caught. How are you? Freedom!
Oh, look, Alan!
Well thought out. Man behind you, Stuart. Left hand side, Stevie.
Stevie, get offside.
He likes them like
Come
that.
on, let's get into it.
I know what I meant. I meant get off offside. That's what I meant.
Look at Matt, let him see.
Bobby and Jamie are going as well now. Come on, Molly! Come on, you!
Well done, Stevie boy.
Got him, Steve! Good lad!
Come on, that's it. Still your ball.
Stevie boy!
Don't worry, they're panicking.
just hit your card, Graham.
That's all right, you worry about that. I'll send the bill.
Come on, son. Time's on your side. Time's on your side. Think about it. Go on, Steve. Come on. Come on, Stevie Cross. Come on, Marky. Cover him. Offside, Greg. Dangerous.
My kids.
Your ball, Stevie Cross. Come on.
Well, Bill. That's bad. Oh, quarter hour.
Stop screaming, that's all. Come on, you're sitting on it.
Mum.
Davey!
Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. At this moment in time, there's no problem.
Because we shall match it anyway. The club will match the memento anyway.
As long as we win it, that's all I've got.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a bath.
See now 4 lads on the back road, actually.
Yeah.
Come on, Wally! Wally!
Yeah.
Best ice cream one.
Offside anyway. We're playing this offside trap, Bill. Can't we? You wouldn't know, would you? All right, then we'll believe you.
Also like brandy, I know a bottle.
No, I'm got brandy.
So am I. It's bloody throat. But this tea is, the brandy weren't, but the tea is.
It's still good.
Neat brandy.
Neat alcohol.
70 pence a shot.
Oh, about that, right? What are you doing?
Yours, Richie! Yours, Richie! Well out, Frank.
Dad, when me and Mum left us at all, I said, should we take a lot of brandy? Come on, lad.
No problem, lads, no problem.
There's getting around.
There's only one problem here. That's me.
As long as it don't go in, I don't hear them on this, does it?
You're hearing when they sent that bloke off, whenever I'm there.
Move, Stevie Cross. Come on. Move! Move!
You shan't move.
Oh, throw at
No, Wayne, don't do that.
Well played, Wayne.
That's better football.
Well, we've only got to the goalkeeper.
Oh, God, here we go. Bit of fancy stuff.
Come on.
Get it out, Trev!
Eh? No, his ankle's bad at it.
Yeah, really close.
It's bad as football.
Well bruised. You know, I'm gonna get well
No,
bruised.
it's all right.
Oh dear.
Unlucky, King. Unlucky. Stop running them, Stevie. Stop running them, King.
10 minutes. 10 minutes, lads.
Oh, don't say it. Just shut up. Just tell me when it's over.
Excited on you.
Run away, Steve. Run away.
We're going to score another one. And so it.
Here it come on.
Stevie, chase it.
We're going to score another one.
Again, nice. Come on, lads! Unlucky, Robbie! Come on, Keith! Back it, Stevie boy, cover him! Robbie Cola! Come on, lads!
Dangerous play, that was Robbie, wasn't it?
Yeah. Let it.
He was doing this, he's a foot away like
You've done it, you've done it! Stevie Cross on your mark! Come on, Stevie Cross! Unlucky Alan Reid! Bigland! Come on! Get in!
I'm that box there.
Come on, everyone! Come on, Lily!
Did you see that? The linesman looked at the ref then to see what his decision were. I thought, yeah, that's keen, that is. He's quick on that.
Come on then, lads! Come on, you 10 men!
You're nice and warm.
Pull him wide, Stevie.
Go on, Bert! Go on, Sean! Again, Steve!
Good ball. Come on, now use it.
Oh, play, Stevie!
Go on, Rob. Don't take it like that. Get in there, son.
Frank House's ball!
Come on, Robbie, back it home.
Come on then, Wally! We got him, we got him! They're backing up! They're backing up, Wally! Come
Come
on!
on, Robbie.
Every time Stevie's got to do it, baby! It's the only way he's got you!
Take your time. Come on. Look and think about it. All yours. Come on. That's a good ball. Unlucky, Stevie boy.
Put it on the end of the tape!
It's on it now.
What's he going to do?
Gonna show his ass.
Come on, you bleed! You bleed out of it for! That's a good ball!
Hell yeah.
Go on, Robbie!
Come on, don't let him have it! For God's sake!
Ooh! Oh, free kick.
No way!
Yeah, left his foot there.
Yeah.
Everybody down there.
Left his foot there.
Physio for happy.
Physiotherapy.
Look, Dad, there's even more in there now.
You're not watching the match.
Come on, Wally! Battle it out, 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 battle it out!
Come on, the Wally!
He's a good goalie, isn't he?
Always one of the best in this league.
Come on!
He saved no end.
That's all that matters.
Come on!
That was a win for rugby.
He doesn't get
Come on, Steve! Boys, come on, you lad!
I'm surprised. Me, I'd be like this on the other. Always bounce the wrong way.
Well, they were all shouting at Barry. You know when they kick Barry, them lot all shouting, you're too old anyway. And I thought, well, you take a look at their goalie.
Jack Mitchell makes his first appearance. Oh, no, he doesn't. Yes, he does. Could it be Jack Mitchell? Yes. Go, Jack! Mr. Roll Jacks himself.
Oh, how long now, Rob?
Sorry.
Hey, no, I'm not going to do a spade with him.
Boys,
We've got these, Tom.
we have a problem. Someone stole the rocket.
Yes.
Come on, who's on the floor? You're missing the action.
Who? Bert, Pizzy.
Down and
Not Cramp, is it?
Bert and Wayne. One of ours.
They're both on there.
It's only Cramp, isn't it?
Bert's all right, isn't
Wayne! Wayne!
Come off, it doesn't matter, he's great, his legs,
Don't know Chris in that car. I'll clean it this morning.
You want no kids in that car between you this morning?
It's a 2-yearly team. Wave at him, David. They're waving to you.
What a wave, keep warm. Might be waving, I'm just keep warm.
Come on, you
Yeah.
goals, did he?
Stevie Cross! Boys for space!
No. Do you want to roll this one up, Brian?
Come on, everybody!
Come on, Nugent! Run away!
You've thought the kids were lost.
No, I brought Danielle round.
That was a good throw, that
He's
was.
probably got something nice for you.
Yeah.
Make the lads
Come on, get it up here.
No, don't do the shot.
Sometimes I think he must be balmy.
Any cigarette gone?
No.
Where are your cigars then?
Barry wanted a cigar.
Steve Bandit.
Get it out, lads.
Mum.
Running down.
Stop
Down the bugger
You
out.
can't tell they're nervous, can you?
Five. Shut up, you.
Yes, you're on.
Nice ball, Wayne.
Oh, black and white ball, we can't play with that.
Oh, we playing. Oh, of course, same team, ain't it? We are, yeah. Playing our balls, aren't we?
That side of your top end. Waste time.
Because we're nearer to Kettering than they are Northampton, I think.
Well, it was near that way, that way.
Yeah.
Now keep it up, Green.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Is that curly on there?
Get it back to the kids, but no, back to the kids.
Come on, lads, it's you.
I said how far I brought this over there.
Come on, you Willies! Come on!
Of the tennis court.
There's another ball.
That's two balls gone. We ain't got no more.
We've got 4 minutes left.
Get it out! No!
Oh!
No! He's on it! He's on
Yes, I got that, yeah. When? Oh, yeah. Oh, it was you. Yeah, I got that one, yeah.
Definitely would have chose better saves.
Push there.
Come on, the Wooly! Come on, Wooly! Hey, get the ball!
Take your time, Rob. Take it easy.
Oh, on the cable.
Oh, God. Did he do?
Well done.
Take your time, Trev. Take your time.
Don't take too much time.
Come on, you lot.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, Wallace. Come on, come on, Jason.
Come on, Greenish. Cappy, we got this. Got it. We got it.
I'll make it pass.
Do you?
How many minutes, Red?
44 minutes on now.
Yeah, that's 3 or 4 minutes.
Come on, Wooly!
Easy! If we win, I'll show my ass in the showers, hey? Come on.
Hang on!
Just keep it up. Just keep it this way! You stupid fuck.
Kick it out!
Come on, the Wooly!
It's
No.
Not this end!
They're desperate now, aren't they?
Oh, you guys will scream and be singing all sorts.
He's getting no
cut of the 10 quid.
Get it out! Get it out! Go on! Go on! Is he looking at his watch yet? Oh, is he looking at his watch? Look at your watch, please!
Come on, Vase, it's time! Keep it out!
I'm pointing this camera now, but I don't look at what I'm pointing. I'm just following.
Has he?
Come on, you Steve, keep it up!
Go on, Classy, get in there!
He's down, stop the game!
No!
Come on, Stevie, you're right! Come on, Steve, we're winning! Come on, Stevie! Look at you, come on, Stevie!
Yeah, he looked at his watch there, he switched it off. That's what he's looked at it for.
We can't play with Isaac!
Hey, help me get on, I'll stay with what?
You got this on film?
Clunk.
Who's that turning leader?
Alright, Stevie! Come on, Come on, you stupid God, it's way over time!
At least you can keep warm.
Back up here.
Get out of it!
What?
No!
Keep it up!
What a goalie.
What a hero!
Man of the match, old Trevor.
Let Trev Penny take the cup.
Until they get another one.
That's it. Keep it down here now.
Go on, Stevie, Steve!
Keep it out,
Oh no.
There's the trophy. There's the trophy. There's the trophy. It's too far away.
Oh, we should stop the game.
I mean, it's got to be way past time.
We're not
Get it out!
Right. Hey, you don't need to make a phone with me, hey?
Did you get out of camera?
Oh, no,
Yeah, they set us. Yeah.
Oh, bloke got sent off, ain't getting the trophy. That's Giff will get one.
Send him off.
Come on! Goalie off! Goalie off!
Rodney, come here.
Did you get that on?
I'm going to stir. Hold on.
Oh dear.
Get it that way, stick it.
Can't breathe.
I don't think you bloody can.
Go on, Wayne, put it in the back. Got the whistle.
All right, mate.
Whose car was that?
That wasn't the old man, was it?
10 shed at the back.
I thought it was somebody's car over there.
It's nearly 10 minutes over time.
Looking, he's looking, he's looking. Come on.
I think as soon as he
We got it, Vase!
We got it, good.
more shades at this cup final than all the others that we've had that I've attended, and I've attended six, I think. My pleasure
They do,
to get
yeah.
Mr. Roy Haynes, the Challenge Cup Committee of the Northampton Football Association, to present the medallions this afternoon. But could we have the finalists, please?
Well done, Wally!
Good game, ref.
Face the mistake! Well played, lads!
Behind it, grab it and face on.
Well done, Gimpy. Well done, son. Well played.
Supporting your team. Thank you.
Let's go to see the lads.
Line yourselves up.
Sticky!
Line yourselves up. Good luck, medal, Steve. Well.
Hey! Come on, now let's have a big one for you.
Get hold of it.
You're not moving too far back, man.
No, I've got... That's it, lads, come on then!
Let's not forget somebody's kept us in it, shall we?
Come on, Benny.
See you all boys next year, Trev.
And Frank, Frank Elser didn't let us down either.
Nobody lets us down.
Frank who?
Frank Elser.
Right in the back there.
Nobody
Mr. Call himself.
You can order extra ones, so you better get one.
Hey lads, listen.
That name on
We're going to open the bar for the players. In about 5 or 10 minutes.
Just bring a red bag in with you, do you? I know it's back of the car, Graham's car.
Oh, great. Is it working on the light rim?
No, I don't think so.
Only Frank's got some tuning for the
Hey! The clubhouse will be open, lads.
Let's all bring it up after that. Come on. Hey, come on, lads. Do a Mooney!
No, it's dirty, it's sweaty.
Come on, lads. Can they give us some road now?
One of them in the back, Aberdeen on the top.
Look at Brian Ross.
Stevie!
Hey, Stevie!
Where's Jim?
Hey!
Graham! Graham!
See you later.
I got one. I got that one, but I'm going to get it back. Smart, innit? That's the wonder of the...
We've got the bleed. I've got enough bleed again. Is that right?
It's shooting Steve's got it.
Steve ain't got it, but he's got it. I got it. Don't, because they're electricity.
Don't smash him on this, son.
No, we're not very well.
Not well with this, son.
No, come on, we've got to get cleaned up, we've got to get back to the club. Come on, here we go. And lads, be fair. We've got to be fair. Come on, lads. Be fucking fair.
You know, got to be fair.
Just be fair.
Can't be no further than fucking Frank Bruno's house, can we? Yeah, under the cover of darkness. Oh, fucking hell, you fucking gonna work.
Yeah. Hey, Frank Bruno, no, Lee Bruno. He went down like a sack of potatoes.
It's only only coach he's doing that.
Cool. He was
Swearing, this is going to be on telly.
Is it?
Yeah. In Woolly tonight.
Hi, Mum.
Hello, Mum.
Look at little Richard in the corner.
Finding himself in the corner. Little Jack corner.
One of the old boys.
I can't see a thing here, you know.
Righto.
Anyway,
That's your lot, lad.
Graham, chairman, thanks a lot. I'll see you at the hunting lodge.
You will?
Thanks a lot, cousin.
Okay, my man.
The boys are picked.
alright, we'll see you.
Kiss the goat, kiss the goat, kiss the goat.
Can't see the telly.
Get out. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey! Pez, you always have to be on it. The supporters for the night. Supporters for the night. All right. Hey, Patsy Pig, hey. Patsy Pig. Where's Rodney Caps? Carry this light, carry this light. That light. With the light. The light, just got to do it.
Here we go, JK! Oh, JK! Oh! Oh! Virgin coming! Drink! Oh, my Lord God!
George's fucking man. Yes. Get a cup to George. Get hold of it. Get hold of it. You gotta talk as well. Alright, talk as well.
George!
Man of the match.
George!
They've got him! Oh, George! What you done, George? Get hold of it. What's the matter with that? Because I ain't had petrol over yet.
No, boy.
Right.
Here you go.
Everybody else in the skylight.
Yeah, cock up. Now, yeah.
You're fine. Sit up, lads. There we go. Come on. You want a Jack's missus? You want a Jack's missus? There's Jack's wife now, look.
A 1,000 jobs go as the government turns off the gas in Ulster. Missing for 2 days, the police step up their search. Mrs. Thatcher wins friends in Malaysia, but gets a ticking off too. And forget the birdseed, these birds like eating houses. Good evening. A major row has broken out over the decision to close down Northern Ireland's gas industry with a loss of 1,000 jobs. The province's bakeries, which rely on the town gas produced from coal, condemned the move. Belfast gas workers staged a demonstration in protest. Ulster Industry Minister Dr Rhodes Boyson confirmed today that there will be no government money for a natural gas pipeline from the Irish Republic, and the £12 million a year grant to gas suppliers will be stopped. Labour's Northern Ireland spokesman, Mr Stuart Bell, said the announcement was the worst possible Easter news, and he criticised the government for its lack of imagination.
Northern Ireland's gas industry has been on the critical list for a long time. It's only survived because of a £12 million a year lifeline from public funds, which has now ended. And originally, a link-up with the Kinsale natural gas field in the Republic was seen as the saving of the industry. There'd be bountiful supplies of the natural product, replacing the expensive-to-produce town gas. But then came the first body blow. The government announced that the arithmetic was wrong, there'd be no energy bonanza, and the deal was off. Employers and unions then got together to draw up an alternative plan, saving just half the jobs and costing, they said, very little. Today, the government said their arithmetic too was wrong. Local Industry Minister Rhodes Boyson said the new scheme would be far too dependent on government money. There'd be no involvement by local councils or the private sector. Now the unions and management will decide their next course in refusing to back the rescue plan.
There's something wrong somewhere. The economics of it is totally madness. I mean, it's a decision that should have been taken on April Fool's Day, the 1st of April and not the 5th of April.
Detectives who've launched a national search for a missing Nottingham schoolboy tonight found his BMX bike abandoned on waste ground near his home. They say they're now gravely concerned about 10-year-old Wayne Keaton, who disappeared from his grandmother's home on Wednesday after going out to play. He was last seen with a 16-year-old youth.
Since first light this morning, police have been searching the area where Wayne's bicycle was found. The BMX bike was a treasured Christmas present. His parents say he would never willingly be parted from it. It was found almost 2 miles from the estate where his family live. He'd been playing at his grandmother's house before he disappeared on Wednesday.
I says to him, I says, don't go out, Wayne. I says, there's a good boy. I says, and don't forget to take Dallas for Mama. He says, all right, I won't. Well,
what sort of a boy was he? Would he willingly go with a friendly stranger?
No. I've drilled it into him too much. All of them. My grandchildren and my own sons and daughters. No, he wouldn't have done that.
Wayne was last seen here, 2 streets away from his grandmother's house. He was in the company of a 16 or 17-year-old youth. Police describe him as 5 foot 4 inches tall with dark hair, wearing jeans and a black jacket. Police believe his name is Adrian. Eyewitness evidence and other information is being fed into computers in the police incident room in Nottingham, linked with other forces around the country.
We are worried about his safety for two main reasons, in so much that the boy is only 10 years of age and that he's now been absent from his home for almost 48 hours.
Police believe forensic tests on the BMX bicycle may provide vital clues. Anne Lucas, ITN, Nottingham.
Mrs Thatcher, who's in Malaysia at the start of her 7-nation tour of the Far East, was tonight said to be unperturbed at an attack on the Commonwealth made by the country's Prime Minister. Speaking at a state banquet, Dr Mahathir called it a creature of the past. Earlier, Mrs Thatcher told the Malaysian national airline that it could fly an extra weekly service into Britain.
Raised to welcome Mrs Thatcher to Malaysia, the first of the 7 countries on her Eastern tour. She's taking the trip at her usual canter, only slowed down when required by ceremony. Relations with the Malaysians recently went through a bad patch. They were particularly angry when the fees shot up for their students at British universities. For a time, they ran a Buy British Last campaign. Now the rows simmered down, Mrs Thatcher's come to put her personal touch to improving relations. Her husband, Dennis, is on the trip too, making his own contribution to Anglo-Malaysian understanding. Malaysia's booming. The capital, Kuala Lumpur, is unrecognizable from colonial days. But Britain's share of the market is dwindling. The Malaysian government encourage a look east policy. They want people to copy the success of Taiwan, Korea and Japan. And Malaysians have been not only looking east, but buying east. When she signed the visitors' book at the Malaysian Prime Minister's office, Mrs Thatcher knew the row over air routes could ruin Britain's chances of any progress here. In the event, the 2 Prime Ministers thrashed the issue out in what's known here as a 4-eye meeting, the 2 alone without advisers. It seemed Mrs Thatcher had hit it off with the Malaysian Prime Minister.
Mrs Thatcher certainly approves of the way that Dr Mahathir is trying to make his country more dynamic and more efficient. He set an example by installing a clocking-in machine here in the Prime Ministerial office, and he himself clocked in this morning at 7:49.
At tonight's banquet, Mrs Thatcher said it was natural for Malaysia to look east. Britain wanted to compete not on the basis of sentiment, but on the basis of performance.
I'm sure the British business will want to invest in the opportunities Malaysia offers. And although, Prime Minister, you may sometimes look east and sometimes may travel east, if you look far enough east and travel far enough east, you always come to the west.
President Nimeri of Sudan is on his way home to face the gravest crisis of his 16-year rule. He's left Washington for Cairo before going on to Khartoum. Rebels fighting to overthrow him say they've started secret talks with the Sudanese army. Leaders of Britain's biggest teachers' union, the NUT, are to call on their members tomorrow to agree to more strikes. The measures being put to the teachers' annual conference would mean schools now holding occasional 3-day strikes, possibly being called out every week, and NUT members refusing extra schoolwork like writing pupils' reports and records.
This room is the focus of thousands of children's and parents' worries over the Easter holidays. It's the office of the London Regional Examining Board, where next term's CSE exam papers are being packed up to be sent out to schools for the 250,000 or so candidates taking this board's exams. Extra staff, mostly students, have been taken on, and the papers are handled in strict security. But although the NUT executive are recommending a major stepping up of industrial action next term, they're not recommending making GCE and CSE exams a target. Although there'll almost certainly be calls from the floor to hit exams, it's unlikely that the conference will go for this. The union's conscious of the value of the support of parents, so they'll be making increased efforts to win them round. Although next term it's probable that schools in specific areas, such as the constituencies of unsympathetic MPs, will be hit week after week, it's likely that teachers will go in to teach exam classes, even if they're on strike. While the same schools could be affected indefinitely, the action could range from half a day a week to a proposed maximum of 3 days each week. Over the Easter holidays, the two other main teacher unions will also be discussing their action for next term. The NUT executive are calling for maximum cooperation with the second largest teachers' union, the National Association of Schoolmasters and Union of Women Teachers, who are likely to extend their present policy of lightning strikes when they meet next week.
The work to rule by customs officers hasn't so far delayed people going abroad for Easter, though it could be a different story at the end of the holiday, and the unions say travellers shouldn't get complacent.
No problems at the seaports today. Most of the British motoring public, it seemed, was already well away and clogging up the roads of France and Belgium, leaving only the stay-at-home diehards to spend Easter on the M1. Here at Dover, it was like being in the eye of a hurricane, a peaceful interlude between yesterday's record-breaking exodus and Monday's duty-free laden return. And that's when the customs work to rule is expected to bite. Or will it?
We do have contingency plans, so do senior customs management. We're not prepared to reveal at this stage what those contingency plans are, but I would say that our first duty is to the travelling public.
At the airports too, like Heathrow here, passengers are flying without any undue hindrance at the green or red channels.
I anticipate that by Monday the impact of the work to rule will be more noticeable. Easter Monday, the majority of people will be returning from their holidays, and I would expect that the queues would get longer.
So it looks as though everyone has got away without a hiccup. How they get back depends entirely on what the customs men decide to do, and what those plans are. The port authorities are keeping up their sleeves to make sure everyone gets through as smoothly as possible. Jeremy Hands, ITN, Dover.
Peace protesters have been arriving all day at the Molesworth Cruise Missile Base in Cambridgeshire for the start of a 4-day Easter protest organised by the Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament. Hundreds are still heading there in 3 separate marches from Stevenage, Leicester and Cambridge.
Every precaution is being taken to prevent trouble. All cars are being stopped and checked before being allowed to drive on. Police from several counties have been drafted in to patrol the perimeter fences and check all routes into the base. But the security operation is as tight inside the base as it is outside. Ministry of Defence police man the watchtowers round the... Local feelings are running high, but peace protesters say some people in Molesworth agree with their aims.
There are quite a few supportive people, but like I say, they're a bit frightened of being too open about it because of the feeling of a few people in the area who can be quite intimidating.
we're just about had enough of it all. I think it wouldn't take very much around here to set a few sparks flying.
So far, there's no sign of a mass demonstration, but all police leave has been cancelled for Monday. Kim Sabido, ITN, Molesworth.
And finally, in Australia, the residents of a Sydney suburb are up in arms because someone has really given them the bird. Several thousand birds, in fact, which are literally eating them out of house and home.
The cockatoos were coming out of the woodwork, and that's exactly where they were headed when they reached the Sydney suburb of Woronora. Hardly a roof or a windowsill escaped the razor-sharp beaks of the birds. Another problem is that the insurance companies seem reluctant to pay up. So far, the damage has cost Jan Barnes $1,000.
It's supposed to be considered an act of God.
What do you think about that?
Well, bushfires and floods are acts of God, and they're covered.
So the community called in a licensed trapper, Dick Hill. Get rid of the birds, they told him.
There's no way they're going to get rid of them. They'll be here for a long time. They'll keep eating. More will join them.
Why do they eat the houses?
Nothing better to do.
And as Dick Hill says, more birds will come because there are still plenty of houses left in Woronora.
That's the news tonight. Good night.
The regional weather prospects now, and outbreaks of rain, heavy at times in eastern areas, will gradually clear during the night. With light winds, patchy fog is likely for a time around dawn. Tomorrow is expected to be dry and bright at first, after any fog has cleared. However, scattered showers will develop, becoming heavy in places, and perhaps merging to give longer periods of rain in eastern counties. Temperatures tonight will fall to near 6 degrees and rise to near 13 degrees tomorrow, with light to moderate southerly winds. And the outlook unsettled. Olivier Messiaen, one of the 20th century's most influential and acclaimed composers, talks about his work and his influences. That's in the South Bank Show, next on Anglia.
ITV presents a special film drama for Easter Saturday, Geoffrey Archer's Love Song, the story of William and Philippa, Cambridge's brightest stars, fighting a lifelong battle for the highest prizes of heart and mind.
Your scholarship is both superficial and reactionary.
Yours, as it happens, is modish and trite. But leaving all that aside, if I win the Crashaw, will you marry me?
Michael Kitchen and Diana Hardcastle in Love Song, tomorrow at 9:45 on ITV.
What's Texas Home Care got that saves you a lot? The Great Texas Garden Sale. Pounds of Spear & Jackson Neverbend tools. PBI multi-rose and multi-veg for under £1. Pounds of in-home cassette hoses and sprinklers. Pine plant tubs, 4 pounds off this one, $9.99. New Qualcast Hoversafe mowers, 25 pounds off at $49.99. That's hundreds of garden sale specials. That's magic. That's Texas. The big one.
This little man can save you money. Meet him at Carpet City, probably East Anglia's largest carpet retailers, where carpets cost less. Be seeing you.
In 1983, Legal & General were investors in an oil company drilling in Muckluck, Alaska. Months later, they struck. Water. Not much luck in Muckluck. In 1977, Legal & General had shares in a company selling sprays to deal with Australia's perennial fly problem. But the drought killed off all the flies anyway. However, you have to speculate to accumulate. And despite the odd hiccup, Legal & General have doubled the value of their investments in the last 5 years, which is very good news for anyone who's got their money with us. Legal & General, only 99% certain of getting it right.
Come on, love. Let's get you into that nice warm bath.
choice, what kind of fire would you curl up in front of? Everyone warms to the magic of a real fire.
It's the Henley's Price Challenge on Metro and Montego. We're so confident our prices are the lowest available, you can bring us your best offer on any comparable new car. If we can't beat it, we'll give you £20 worth of accessories free. Offer ends 10th of April, so hurry to your local Henley's showroom at Northampton, Ipswich or Felixstowe now.
I'm Bernard Matthews, and I believe this is the juiciest, tenderest turkey you can give your family this Easter. Golden Norfolk from Matthews Norfolk Farms. Beautiful.
Only the crumbliest, flakiest chocolate tastes like chocolate never tasted before. Only the crumbliest, flakiest chocolate tastes like chocolate never tasted before.
Cliff's 25 years at the top, Katie on the 8 Deadly Sins, a snappy sports car to win, and Easter on ITV and Channel 4.
Tomorrow on Channel 4, assignment adventure with K2, the elusive summit, a personal account of an attempt to climb the world's second highest mountain, showing the beauty and danger of mountaineering.
And then the snow. Snowstorms again and again, blown by the wind into every nook and cranny of base camp, into all your clothing, into every little niche in your clothing.
K2, the elusive summit, tomorrow at 7:25, the peak of true life drama on Channel 4.
Hello, tonight's the 200th edition of the South Bank Show, and to mark the occasion we have a special programme for this Good Friday. The subject is the great French composer Olivier Messiaen, who's played a major role in the evolution of 20th century music. Many musicians the world over consider him quite simply the greatest composer alive today. He draws on a wide variety of sources and has created from them music of a unique richness and depth of sound. Alan Benson's film was shot in Paris with Messiaen and in the countryside that has inspired him most, his home province of the French Alps. Messiaen's chief personal source of creativity is his profound belief in God. We've called our film The Music of Faith.
Il y avait un très vieux piano, un piano droit cassé horrible dans la maison, et j'allais au piano et j'ai appris à jouer du piano tout seul.
There was an ancient piano in the house, a broken, dreadful old upright, which I taught myself to play. And I began to compose, completely untutored.
Chaque fois qu'il y avait une fête, par exemple la fête de Noël ou la fête de Pâques,
When it came to Christmas time or my birthday, I didn't ask for toys as presents. I asked for musical scores. I asked for Orfeo by Gluck, and someone got it for me. And one day I was sitting on a bench in the park in Grenoble, looking at the great aria in F major in the first act, the most beautiful thing Gluck ever wrote. And I noticed an extraordinary thing. I was reading, sitting there, and I could hear what I was reading in my head. So, I was a musician.
j'essaye de dire ce que
I say what I can say, with only the feeble song of man in response to nature.
en face de la nature.
Religion is there all the time. God is in the trees, in the mountains, in the sky. He is everywhere. Christ was radiant at the moment of the Transfiguration. He was radiant at the moment of the resurrection. And we too shall be radiant when we rise again. It was while I was in the mountains that I had the idea for this work. Looking at the glaciers of the Meije, I was suddenly aware of the difference between the dazzling whiteness of the snow and the even more dazzling splendor of the sun. That's how I understood the difference between our tiny man-made lights and the great light of the resurrection and the transfiguration.
Olivier Messiaen is France's greatest living composer. He's been writing music for organ, orchestra, piano and voice for more than half a century. Over that period, music has changed more quickly and more fundamentally than at any other time, and Messiaen himself has been a key figure in that change, both as composer and as teacher. His works are many and varied, but the beliefs underlying them have remained constant. He's an ardent Christian, and his deep faith in God has informed all of his compositions. The other fundamental element in Messiaen's life and work is his love of nature. He regards all nature as God's masterpiece, but he's particularly inspired by birdsong, which is used in a completely new way. The compositions based on it are some of his most original and attractive music.
Ça, c'est une chose extraordinaire.
That was the extraordinary thing. My family was not religious. I was not brought up in the Christian faith. I was born with faith.
Je suis né avec la foi. Bon, eh bien, je suis né et...
I was born and spent my early childhood in Grenoble during the First World War.
La Première Guerre mondiale, j'étais un enfant très rêveur.
I was a dreamy child. I read, I thought, I made theatre scenery. I acted all Shakespeare's plays for an audience of one, my little brother.
Pour un unique spectateur qui était mon petit frère, je n'ai eu personne, j'étais tout seul.
I had no friends. I was on my own, and I loved music on my own. There was one little boy called Jean Licou who I liked very much, but he died when he was 7. So I was alone.
Alors c'est tout, je n'ai pas eu d'amis et j'ai été élevé surtout par ma mère puisqu'il n'y avait pas
I was brought up almost entirely by my mother, since there weren't any men around at that time. All the men were away at war, at the front. I grew up in an atmosphere of poetry. I read Shakespeare. I even read my mother's poems. I didn't understand them or the Shakespeare. I was too young. But all the same, it was an enchanted world. And in the Shakespeare, what I understood, what I loved, were the fairies, the goblins, the ghosts, all the apparitions, the supernatural things. But I don't know why I was drawn to music. It was an innate gift. As I say, I saw a piano, I began to play, and instinctively I made good harmonies, and instinctively I composed. I even wrote canons, which was rather odd. I didn't know Bach's music. I didn't know anything.
J'étais tout de même curieux, je ne connaissais pas la musique de Bach, je ne connaissais rien.
From 1914 to 1918, I went to school like all little boys. I played pieces I bought for myself. In Grenoble, there was a big music shop called Désert. I used to go inside and look at the scores. One I bought that I liked very much was Grieg's Peer Gynt.
J'ai beaucoup aimé, c'était le Peer Gynt de Grieg. Mais il y a des lignes mélodiques ravissantes.
There are beautiful Norwegian melodic lines with a taste of folk song. They're very pretty, and they influenced me a lot. They gave me a love of melody. My mother was a great poet, and I admired her deeply. She died very young, when I was 18. That was a catastrophe for me. But she left us a masterpiece called The Flowering Soul, which she wrote when she was expecting me, before I was born. And the marvelous thing is that this book is dedicated to a boy, which she certainly couldn't have known. And what's more, it's dedicated to a musician. There's this extraordinary line: I feel a distant, unknown music.
Quand je suis né,
when I was born, it was a terrible wrench for her. I'm not talking about the pain of labor. I'm talking about the spiritual parting. She wrote this line: he is born, I have lost my little darling. It's quite incredible. I don't think most mothers feel like this. In astonishing poetry, with wonderfully precise imagery, she described the way the child is enfolded by the mother. I'll read you just 4 lines.
Je suis autour de toi comme l'amande verte.
I am around you like the green almond, which closes its case around the milky kernel, like the soft husk with its cottony folds protecting the young, silky grain. I read that poem when I was 8 years old. Of course, I didn't understand it. I did not realize it was about a mother expecting a child. I knew nothing. All the same, it certainly influenced me, not only my destiny, but also my way of thinking. It gave me a sense of wonder. My mother loved fairy tales. She must have read them when she was expecting me. And the fact that she read them made me love them too. I read French fairy tales, Perrault stories, which are very famous in France. And I read Madame d'Aulnoy's stories. I think she is the genius of fairy tale writers. From the first, she captured my imagination. In my religion, we believe the invisible is real. This is not a fairy tale. This is real. We believe in the resurrection of the dead and in the body glorified. So the bodies raised from the dead have exactly the same qualities as the characters in a fairy tale. The bodies glorified are ethereal. That means they have no need to eat or reproduce or to be born. And the most beautiful quality of all is that they are agile. They can fly to the stars easily, unaided, in an instant, with the speed of light. That is known as the gift of agility. As a matter of fact, I've written a piece about it to try to capture the beauty of the thing.
It's estimated it costs around $9 million. I think it's worth every single penny of it.
Tom, how do you feel about the occasion, the actual occasion of the Super Bowl? Let's forget about the game for what the game is, but the actual occasion, the event.
I think it's a tremendous event that is enjoyed by so many people. It's become a social event, a political event. It's just become almost a national holiday event for the United States and the whole world, because it's televised in so many different countries. And I think the sport, because of it, has become very popular, and I think it's very good for the game.
Right. Now, I'm not going to ask you, the one thing I'm not going to ask you is, what is the mood in the dressing room? The one thing I'm going to ask you is, if you were Don Shula now, what would you be saying to your players, and would they respond, do you think, at this stage? Can players respond at this stage in a game?
Oh, definitely they can. One of the things that you have to do at halftime is you have to make sure that you get across to your players what you want to accomplish in the second half. You have to put on the board certain plays, certain defenses that you're going to use, that any adjustments you're going to make. You have to be very clear in that respect and not spend the whole time yelling or the whole time trying to give a pep talk. You have to spend it very constructive and very positive, and then right before you come out, you give them a few words, and they know what has to be done.
What are your predictions then for the second half, Coach?
Well, historically, I've always felt that the Niners get a little conservative in the second half, and I think if they get conservative, they're going to make a game of it. If they continue the way they're going and the Dolphins can't put any pressure on Montana or can't stop him from running, then it could be a runaway. But right now, it's been an exciting game, and I'm looking forward to the second half.
28-16. I mean, it's an incredible first half, really, isn't it? John, what are your predictions then for the second half, briefly?
Well, I think Miami's going to come out gunning. Marino's going to throw the ball. Even when the two games they've lost this year, they've scored 28 and 24 points. So I'm just looking for more points from Miami. I'm looking for Marino to just throw the ball to Duper, Clayton, and produce an exciting second half right down to the final quarter.
Yes, because we've actually seen, I mean, we have seen a couple of really good Marino drives, but do you think we've seen the best of Marino yet? I mean, he hasn't really gone to the office, put on his business suit.
Well, that one drive was 5 passes and in the end zone. That's about as good as you can get.
Right.
So,
John, I have to interrupt you there. I'm very sorry. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Z-Bart rust protection, huh? Mm-hmm. Smart, but what about the outside?
The paint?
Right. Z-Bart paint protection. The non-porous polymer sealant that protects from sun, rain, mud.
Rust protection inside, paint protection outside.
Z-Bart. Sorry about your car.
That's not my car. That's my car with Z-Bart two-sided protection.
Oops.
Z-Bart Ipswich on 45241.
Remember them? Or were steam trains before your time? Either way, you will want these exciting special stamps from the Royal Mail for the memories they bring back, or because they illuminate so vividly a page from the past. Buy them at your post office from Tuesday, January the 22nd, while stocks last. Larger offices sell these informative presentation packs, postcards, and special envelopes. British stamps, masterpieces from the Royal Mail, the gift you'll want to keep.
Well, welcome back, and now it's time to have a look again at some of those first half highlights in the Super Bowl 19. It really is living up to its name of Super Bowl of Super Bowls.
John Strop will place it down. Taves will provide the snap. All right, Uba. So Miami strikes first. Uba von Schaman. And he should relax a little bit. Little roll to the right. Montana fires a shot and finishes complete. Out of the backfield is a wingback spot. Carl Monroe. Hey, hey, hey. 33-yard touchdown. Montana changing things off. Oh, is that smart? Montana, touchdown 49ers. Look for the wide receiver. He was covered well. Looking for Dwight Clark. Saw the opening, pulled it down into the end zone from 6 yards out. 49ers have 2 timeouts. Miami 3. Roger Craig inside and just pulls his way into the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And that made the score 28-10. Miami then hit back with 2 field goals. Well, now as we prepare for the start of the third quarter, Coach, let me bring you in. Can we talk about the 2 defenses? First, can we talk about the 49ers defense?
They're doing an excellent job. They especially in the second quarter, they did an excellent job. Except for that last drive, they allowed only 2 yards. I think what they're doing well is they're putting pressure on Marino. Even though they're not sacking him, they're getting to him, and he has to throw the ball quickly, a lot quicker than he would like. And unfortunately for the Niners, that has been one of the big differences in the second quarter, especially.
Yeah. John, your view of that?
Well, I think the defensive backs are doing an excellent job. Clayton has really been taken out of the game in the last few series. Lott made some excellent plays against him. I know when the LA Raiders beat them, you did a great job with Mike Haynes and Hayes, and that was the way that was the key to the game.
Well, we did a tremendous job, and we still held them to 470 yards in the air, so that's how good a job we did, but we did come up with some big plays.
And the Miami defense, gentlemen, first.
Well, the Miami defense, one thing that they have to do is they have to put more pressure on Montana. They have to be able to get to him and maybe harass him a little bit. Also, they have to tighten up a little bit as far as Joe Montana's running ability. His running has absolutely destroyed them in the first half.
Right. And John, same question to you?
Miami's defense?
Yeah.
Well, I think right now Russ Francis is having a good game. He had 3 good receptions in the first half, and they're using him as a key player, whereas usually they use him as a blocker. So so Miami's defense has got to contain Russ Francis. They've also got to contain Solomon and the wide receivers.
So, of course, I mean, the ball game is not over yet, is it? I mean, 49er fans back in Great Britain don't start opening the champagne yet because the game is far from over. Right, we're now going to rejoin ABC for the start of the third quarter. Super Bowl 19.
Of course, you never saw more of a psychological swing in 30 seconds than you saw at the end of the half. Both Walsh and Shua had to reprogram what they were going to say, but Shua had to have a lift. He had to go in there and say, man, we're back in the ball game. All we have to do is get back on our game plan, play the way you played all year, and we'll be back into this game again.
Coach, do you think that he would possibly try to change anything? I mean, he came in with his game plan, of course. Do you usually change something at halftime or just say, hey, let's do what we were supposed to do a little bit better?
Well, I don't think he's going to change a lot. The thing that's hurting them a little bit right now is they're not run the ball at all. And actually, the 49ers are a four-man rush. They're third down defense all the time. And they're just going to have to throw the ball. Don, they're going to have to beat them.
You know, we made a couple of comments, and you would certainly know better than I. Maybe. Do you think that the 49ers are changing up? It looks to me that maybe they've got Johnson and Fred Dean spread a little bit wider than ordinarily they would be. Does that have an effect, you think?
Yeah, I think we talked about it earlier, and I think we all anticipated that that's what they were going to do. And after the first quarter, they've left their three-man line completely. They've come in now with Dean, they've come in with Gary Johnson, they've come in with Carter, they've come in with Broad. They're four best pass rushers, and they're going to play them that way until they run the football against them.
Coach Landry, do you feel like you're going to say something to Dan Marino if you're Don Shula at the halftime and say, look, Dan, just settle down, let your teammates work for you. You don't have to win this football game for us. We can do it ourselves.
Oh, I think that's true, Joe. You're a quarterback, and you know exactly what needs to be said in that situation. Dan Marino is facing, probably for the first time, some unsuccess. And that's new to him. But I think he's capable to come back and put him back in the game again.
It's going to be a whole new ball game, I think. So let's go to... Oh, Frank, let's get this thing kicked off, Frank.
Now, who better to bring the Dolphins back than this man, Dan Marino? He passed for over 5,000 yards on the season, set 4 NFL records, most touchdown passes, most 300-yard games with 9, most 400-yard games with 4. And out on the outside, still to be heard from in a major way, are Mark Clayton and Mark Duper. They are the only pair of receivers ever to gain over 1,300 yards for a team in the history of the NFL. And if there ever is a team that you know can come back, it is a team as explosive as the Miami Dolphins. We're set to go the second half. Again, the 49ers leading 28-16. Fulton Walker awaiting the kick of Ray Wersching. Walker from the 7-yard line. And Fulton Walker out over the 25 to the 26-yard line. I don't think we'll see any dramatic changes, even with the score being what it is, because the Miami offense is a comeback offense. They opened the game that way. So out comes Dan Marino. But credit great defensive play on the part of the 49ers in the first half. So we'll see what has transpired in the locker rooms as the Miami Dolphins are set for their first possession. The two setbacks. Tony Nathan, 22. Woody Bennett, number 34. Mark Clayton, of course, 83. Mark Duper, 85. And the tight end, Bruce Hardy. First down and 10. Nathan, single setback. Nathan, sweep left, and good coverage. Coming from the offside, Dwayne Board. There will be a loss of about a yard on the play. Make it a couple. It'll be second down and 12. And Dwayne Board really is the heart of that defensive line. He has played so well over the years. The leading pass rusher for the 49ers. Look at this pursuit.
Well, they have
such
great team speed. What he does is the entire defense turns it back into that backside pursuit. Board makes the hit. Really, he hit him from behind, didn't even try and tackle him. They just ran him back into him.
Second and long yardage. Marino back looking. Man is open, and he underthrows. Incomplete, intended for Mark Clayton. Yes. And Dan Marino has been underthrowing throughout the game. And throwing behind, he's throwing behind the brakes, throwing late. Third and 11 now for Dan Marino.
That was a second down play that we just saw, and San Francisco had their 5th defensive back in there. I think I've watched them in the first half, Joe. They've changed it up a little bit both ways. It looks like they've got the extra backs in there right now, too, expecting that pass.
A concerned look by Don Shula. Third down long situation. The Dolphins from the shotgun.
They got 6 backs in there now. 1 linebacker. That's new. That's new.
Dwayne Board from around the horn, and the sack is made at the 15-yard line. And again, Marino actually had time to get that ball off, but good coverage downfield by the secondary of the 49ers.
That was a 6-back offense with 1 linebacker. The linebacker's Keena Turner, but you'll see Board, that's what he's been doing. He's the guy that Frank mentioned. He's going to be back in there close to that quarterback.
And out comes Reggie Roby on 4th down, who has not kicked well today at all. He has been short. He has been unable to get the ball to turn over. He is not getting the height that we are accustomed to watching from him. So the 49ers are in good shape to have fine field position once again as Dana McLemore is at his own 38-yard line. And again, it doesn't turn over, and McLemore will take it near the 40.
Look at that quick.
Good running. McLemore over the 45 to the 47-yard line. That was a 46-yard effort with a 7-yard return. Vince Heflin was down there quickly for the Dolphins. But nevertheless, the 49ers have good field position.
Save thousands off U.S. list price on 85 Toyotas. Best go to Toyota tax-free sales of Milton Hall, Lake and Heath for your exports. We'll trade anything on 85 Toyotas.
From the old history books come to battling bazooks, Count Ivan and Abdul Amir. But on the dot of 5:30 they knock off feeling dry and request Whitbread best bitter beer. Now Abdul liked his jug in the men-only snug, telling blue jokes not for ladies' ears. While Ivan's lip curled,
Whitbread's best with the girls,
and I think the advantage is clear. So we now see Abdul break his men-only rule.
but at Whitbread they say, what the heck? Drink with ladies or gents.
It makes no difference, 'cause the best leaves nowhere to guess.
Not necessarily trivia, because it could play an important role in this game. I might point out something else. In Super Bowl competition, no team that has ever fallen behind by more than 7 points has ever come back to win it. Here we go. First down and 10, the 49ers. They lead 28-16. We're in the early going of the third quarter. The Niners at their own 47-yard line. Montana comes out firing, throws that one away. He was about to be sacked. Kills it with the incompletion. Charles Bowser was there. Let's take a look at the stats from the first quarter first. And you can see San Francisco had already started to dominate there in yardage and time of possession. And then we'll switch them over to halftime for you. And it became a 49er second quarter.
You look at that second quarter with the 9 yards rushing for Miami and gave him a big jump.
Second down and 10. 49ers from their 47. Both backs into the pattern.
Throw it, go, throw it.
Montana, Wendell Tyler, and he'll have a first down inside the 40-yard line of Miami near the 38. Oh, Lynn Blackwood on the stop. 14-yard pickup.
That's the big difference so far. I think he has made those plays when he has.
As you can see, it's not a design drop back at all. He just forces the defense to do things. Here you see him, he gets outside, puts the ball up. Wendell Tyler camps right in a good spot, makes the defense come up and play him, turns around, and you've got yourself another first down. San Francisco has just taken control of the football, and they're not going to give it up.
Montana, hot hand, 14 of 19, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's rushed for 48 yards and the touchdown. On first and 10, a reverse. Earl Cooper. And Cooper hammers his way into the 35-yard line. Gain of about 3. Good reaction on the part of the Miami defense.
Coop.
Hear that in the back. One thing Miami's defense does is they have great pursuit. Those bees get all over the football field. Here you'll see the play action is Bowers is going to move to the right. He sees it. Now he's getting back for the reverse. Now you're doing a great, Russ Francis doing a great job of trying to run him outside. He fights off the block, comes back inside. Miami has been susceptible to reverses throughout the course of the season.
34-yard line, second down and 6, the 49ers prowling once again. Craig in motion. Tyler will try it inside. Bounces off one tackle. Tyler, great running, stays on his feet for the first down near the 27-yard line.
Rather innovative little motion play there, sending him out. Most defenses would possibly suspect a pass, but he came back with a little counter move to Wendell that time.
Hate to think about it. Wendell Tyler, of course, has had problems throughout his career with the fumbles, 13 times this season. Nevertheless, he moved through the playoffs against the Giants and the Chicago Bears without and he gets the first down for the Niners. Derek Harmon, the rookie from Cornell, replaces Wendell Tyler for the moment. Both backs into the pattern. Montana again with a lot of time. But good coverage by the Dolphin defenders. That pass intended for Mike Wilson. And good coverage by Don McNeil, the cornerback.
Well, I think you could see Montana's little move there was he was trying to say, hey, no, turn and go back out a little bit quicker there to that outside. He was not terribly pleased with the pass pattern that was run.
There's the brain trust on the sidelines. Dan Marino, and that, of course, is Don Strock, the veteran quarterback who's been such a help in the development of young Dan Marino. Talks to him constantly on the sidelines. Second down and 10, the 49ers.
Safety blitz. He picked it up. Here goes Joe. Here goes Joe.
Running again, looking for a first down. He'll have it. He steps out at the 16-yard line on a 12-yard pickup. Joe Montana is having a day a football player dreams of.
Not only is it a good thing for them to pick up the first down, but I think another thing is how frustrating this must be for Miami's defense when, hey, they rush and he's not there, and when he gets away, he can still pick up his first down.
Joe's an exceptional runner. There you see he gets flushed out of the pocket. This is not a designed play, not a designed run, and he has tremendous presence. Steps in and steps out. Got himself another first down.
Joe Montana has broken the Super Bowl record for quarterbacks rushing. He has 60 yards. He broke Roger Staubach's record. First down and 10. Tyler bouncing to the outside, and that's the strength I was talking about of Wendell Tyler as he hammers into Lyle Blackwood, who nevertheless drops him after a pickup of a yard.
Lyle hit Wendell high also, but he had a little better luck with Wendell than he did with Russ Francis in the first half.
I would say you're giving away a few pounds. Might have a little more luck.
That's right.
It'll bring up second down and 9. Carl Monroe comes in, number 32 now. Second-year man out of Utah, the little return man of 5'8" and 166 pounds. He joins Roger Craig at setbacks.
First 5 minutes of a half are so critical coming back into the ball game.
That's the tempo.
Solomon splits out left. That's Dwight Clark in the end position. Again, both backs in the pattern. Montana finds Dwight Clark. He comes down with a great concentration, short of the first down, but he's near the 10-yard line. It'll be third down and 4.
From this angle, it looked like he just dropped it right in the bucket, didn't he? Charlie Bowser had pretty good coverage on it.
If there's one pass, I think that is the mark of a truly great quarterback, and this is it right here. You're going to see the coverage that Bowser has. Montana dropping back. He's working this side all the way. He sets up, gets a great little loft on the ball, and look at that thing land right in there.
That's great.
The man's got a touch.
Could not have been more perfectly thrown. Nevertheless, short of the first down. It'll be third down and 4. Solomon goes left. Dwight Clark split wide to the right. One-on-one coverage with Clark and McNeil. Montana tries to get it to Russ Francis. He was well covered, and it will bring up fourth down, and out will come Ray Wersching. They bring out the field goal team. Wersching led the NFL with 131 points, had a good season, 25 of 35. And he is 3 of 5 in postseason play. We have 10:15 remaining in the third quarter. Fog has settled back in, but temporary lights have been put up around this rather ancient stadium. They're on cherry pickers outside, peering in. Montana gets it down, 27-yard attempt. And Wersching is good.
That's going to make McIntyre feel a lot better after his attempted return of the kickoff, which resulted in a last-second field goal for the Dolphins before the half.
Z-Bart rust protection, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Smart, but what about the outside?
The paint?
Right. Z-Bart paint protection. The non-porous polymer sealant that protects from sun, rain, mud.
Rust protection inside, paint protection outside.
Z-Bart. Sorry about your car.
That's not my car. That's my car with Z-Bart two-sided protection.
Oops.
Z-Bart Ipswich on 45241.
People try to join our crowd. Cause we're really getting around. Things we do are awful. Shame on you if you don't come. My generation.
If you belong to our generation, you can take it.
49ers put the first points of the second half on the board. They now lead 31-16, and Golden Walker is back at the 3-yard line, awaiting the kickoff of Ray Wersching. Ray Wersching has 5 field goals in Super Bowl play. That is a Super Bowl record. Of course, he had 4 for 4 in Super Bowl 16. This is Eddie Hill. And Eddie Hill hit at the 30, sprawls over the 30 to the 31, where it'll be first down Miami. And out comes Dan Marino.
You don't want to belabor a point, but Dan has got to take control of this thing now. He's 15 points down, and he's just got to settle down and put a good drive together. This is a similar situation to where he was before the half. You've got to get some points on the board.
Been listening to what you say about him not trying to do it all by himself.
That's the most
important. Well, why not? He's better at this point.
Yeah.
You can do it. It ain't bragging.
First and 10, Miami. Clayton, and Clayton short of the first down, or rather Tony Nathan out of the backfield, gets to the 39-yard line. He'll get 8 out of that. It'll be second down and 2, and again, as we watched in the first half, there will be no huddle. Does two things. It gets you more plays in the game, and the defense can't change on you. Marino's in a crowd, and he'll go down. Manu Tuiasosopo, the nose tackle, who came to this team this past year to help shore up that defensive unit from the Seattle Seahawks. Former UCLA great. Let's watch him. He's working against a Pro Bowl bound Dwight Stevenson, number 57, and he beats him to the outside.
He gets a little help from the other side also, Frank. And that was Roy Foster. Almost kind of knocked him off of Stevenson. Way to go, Manu.
Even though he got the sack, Marino had time once again for a completion. He just could not find the receiver. 4 down linemen for the 49ers. Marino in trouble again. 6. He'll go down again. This time, Dwayne Board.
They may have found a nice combination with the 6 defensive backs and 1 linebacker. As we mentioned earlier, that again, Keenan Turner is the linebacker that remains, and they turn those big 4 guys loose.
Tickets for the Super Bowl are distributed throughout the entire country, but here in the San Francisco area, we're hearing from a loud partisan 49er group of fans. Cleveland Green trying to do something with Board. He did not do enough, and the punting unit is on. There is Dana McLemore at the 22-yard line. Reggie Roby on the punt. Roby has not kicked to his regular season form. This one he has to dance over and pull out of the air. This time he puts one up. This is a Reggie Roby punt. McLemore takes it at the 25. And that's what happens when you put it high, get the distance, you get the coverage downfield. So the 49ers will have possession. They'll be inside their own 30-yard line. And you can hear it. It is a partisan 49er crowd.
Well, the current score, 49ers 31, the Dolphins 16. Now, Miami's defense, Tom, still can't stop the nimble feet of Joe Montana. Montana has now set a new quarterback rushing record of 60 yards. Miami's defense just can't stop the guy running, can they?
No, they haven't. They haven't been able to contain him because when they do put some pressure on him, he gets outside of the pass rush and is able to run, and you just can't allow that. You have to contain him from the outside and pressure him from the inside.
Right. And, of course, there were 2 sacks on Marino consecutively. I mean, how much is that worth psychologically? I mean, that is terrible, isn't it?
Well, psychologically, to an offensive line and a quarterback who's not used to it, it's worth a lot. It's worth a lot more than you would think.
Right. John, what are your thoughts on Miami's defense?
On San Francisco's defense? Yeah. Well, I'm surprised they've been able to get to Marino, because usually he lets the ball go within 1.4 to 2.4 seconds. He has a very quick release, but they're doing a real good job in that line. And they've been able to get to him, and Dan Marino is really the key to this Miami team. There's Board making the tackle.
Color and pageantry, they're all part of Super Bowl activities. 49ers, first down and 10, the ball at their own 30-yard line. They have scored on the last 4 times they have had possession. And Joe Montana is having a hot evening. Play action once again. Montana again with a lot of time. Wendell Tyler open field. Great running by Wendell Tyler.
Oh, that really was. He didn't break stride either. That ball was right there.
A 40-yard pickup on a little check-off pass over the middle.
Here he makes the play action fake to Tyler. He looks down there. He's really trying to get the ball up the field, but he has such great time and ability to move inside. Tyler makes a great play. Now's when he starts to become very effective. Bounces off with Glenn Blackwood and continues down the field, forces Lyle to make another tackle.
That's a nice little spin that he had there when he got around Brophy.
1st and 10. Montana, 16 of 24, 226 yards.
Big Russ.
Russ Francis wide open.
You bet.
For the 17-yard line, another 49er first down.
There was a little delay by Russ that time. Waited for it to clear out, the linebackers to make their move, and then he slips right on through into the middle. You see him in motion. Watch him stop right here for a minute as if he's going to block. Nobody comes. He says, okay, I see a big opening. And there it is.
This is the Bill Walsh offense, and nobody could be better at being a perfect extension of it than Joe Montana. They work so well together. First down, 17-yard line.
This is an audible.
And there's the blitz. And there he is open. Oh, he had two guys open.
Montana tries to get it to Roger Craig out of the backfield. The crowd booing what they thought was pass interference on the part of Brudzinski, but it was not.
Can't fault him one way or another. However, he did have a good crossing pattern, a little bit deeper that time, and it was Russ Francis once more who had gone across. I guess the thing on Bob is he's supposed to be a little bit stronger against the run, and you see him that time doing a heck of a job with his pass.
Well, he's strong with his right hand. He was strong against the run.
He was.
Keeping him
It's easy when you do it that way.
Yeah.
2nd and 10.
That was good.
Dwight Clark split left. He's out there with Mike Wilson. Flags fly. Russ Francis shaking his head. We've had few penalties if you were not with us from the start of the game. Here's our referee, Pat Haggerty.
Start, number 81, off base.
Russ Francis just a little eager. What a great athlete, Russ Francis. 6 years up in New England, great years they were too. Retired in 1981, came to the 49ers, 1982 for a first-round pick and a fourth-round pick. Good, strong blocker and a very reliable receiver.
All world for those 6 years.
2nd down, 15. Montana, Wendell Tyler, and Tyler at the line of scrimmage, and that's it. As he is covered well there by Bob Brudzinski. That will bring up 3rd down and 15. Or rather 3rd down and 10 as the ball is advanced to the original line of scrimmage.
Person is not well.
Wershing getting ready on the sidelines.
We saw earlier Montana down here throw the ball away and take the field goal. When you've got a 31-16 lead, you want to be sure that you just don't turn it over and give the other team the opportunity to have a good field position and bring it back.
Underneath to Roger Craig, it'll be 6. Roger Craig coming from the right side, crossing the middle, all alone, touchdown 49ers from 16 yards out on 3rd and 10.
Oh, you saw big Keith Barnhurst come in there. He saw. There he is,
First
Roger
player
Craig.
ever to score 3 touchdowns in a Super Bowl. And the 49ers offensive unit is hot, and their defense is playing well. Frustrating afternoon for the Dolphins and head coach Don Shula. They seemingly can do anything they wish. Wershing bangs it through at 66-18 remaining in the 3rd quarter. And now San Francisco opens up a 38-16 lead.
I can relate to this situation being this far behind. Down here in the, we call it the plus 20 area or close to the other team's goal, you'll see this is where Miami tries to play a lot of man-to-man defense. There goes Blackwood crossing with the back. Craig comes underneath. His linebacker got caught in the mesh and runs in untouched.
Roger Craig, Joe Montana, a great offensive line, doing a number on the Miami Dolphins. We'll be back in Stanford Stadium in a moment.
Park Lane North America, the specialists for tax-free BMWs to US forces in the UK. European or stateside delivery.
fighting spots every morning. Water and Biactol. It works harder than just soap and water, a really effective way to fight spots. Washing the face every morning with Biactol, helping to remove dirt, grease, and bacteria. Every morning, Biactol antibacterial face wash. It's better than just soap and water.
Eyes off, Barry.
Tell him she's happily married, John.
She's happily married, Barry.
How can you tell?
Tell him you spotted the flora, John. Tell him it's made with pure sunflower oil, so it's high in polyunsaturates with a taste men like.
You either know women, Barry, or you don't.
Change your husband to Flora Margarine.
A 70-yard, 49-yard drive that was culminated with a 16-yard touchdown pass to this man, Roger Craig. That, think back, a 40-yard pickup. It was Montana to Wendell Tyler. Colton Walker, he's been back there a lot today. Settles in at the 2, and Ray Wershing kicks away. Low line drive, Bruce Hardy has it. He covers up the football and gets to the 33-yard line. Let's go to Tom Landry and take a look at that Montana to Wendell Tyler pass that covered 40 yards.
Okay, they have a great fake here. The thing that's killing Miami right now is they're not getting any pass rush on the play. And you see this fake coming in there, Montana. Now you see Tyler coming in. The play is downfield. Here's Tyler right here. Because of no pass rush at all, he's able to beat his defensive linebacker and make the big play. See him fold in there, he gets around him. Montana has all the time in the world to pick him up, so there's no problem at all. He almost broke it all the way.
Wendell Tyler, he can run the football. He is also a fine receiver. There's an injured 49er on the field. And out comes the trainers and the medical staff of the 49ers.
Todd Shell.
Now we will get a positive identification of the 49er that is injured. It's number 90, Todd Shell, whom they're working on. And we'll be returning to Stanford Stadium in Stanford, California in just a moment.
Well, Frank Gifford said it a few minutes ago, a frustrating afternoon for Don Shula and Miami. The game now firmly swinging in San Francisco's way. Is that the way that you view it, Coach?
Yes, I think so. I think if Miami doesn't generate some offense this next drive, it's going to be a long night for them because they're just not moving the ball at all, and their defense doesn't appear to be able to stop the 49ers.
Now, in fact, a few minutes ago, before we, while we were just chatting, while we were watching, was that you described this as almost a rout. Is that the way you see it?
Yes. Yeah, it kind of...
Look at this touchdown here on the monitor. This is the last touchdown.
Roger Craig was running a crossing pattern, and the person that was defending him got caught in the mesh, and he goes untouched into the end zone.
Yeah, John?
Well, it just shows the versatility of Craig, and Bill Walsh said this week that he's one of the most underestimated backs in the league.
Now, if you were Don Shula at this point, Coach...
And they're still working on Todd Shell on the sidelines. We will get a report as quickly as we can. Meanwhile, the Miami Dolphins now trailing 38-16, 6:11 remaining in the third quarter, have a 1st and 10, the ball just outside their 33-yard line. 49ers stay in their 4-down linemen. Marino, inside handoff to Nathan. And the ball comes loose after the whistle blows. If there's a gain, it's less than a yard. Take a look at that scoring drive. The big black line, well, that's Wendell Tyler, a 40-yard pickup. Yellow, of course, is the penalty. No runs. And with that touchdown, the 49ers have tied the Super Bowl record for most points. That, of course, by the Raiders a year ago against the Washington Redskins.
Thank you very much.
Sorry about that, Joe.
It's okay.
2nd down and 9 from the shotgun. Niners take the blitz, they come with it, and Dan Marino is able to get it to Joe Rose. He's short of the 1st down, out to the 42-yard line. Jeff Fuller was on a safety blitz.
And you can see Marino trying to point to the referee, said, hey, he's hitting me late, he's hitting me late. There you go, is the graphic we were talking about. You didn't play defense, though, did you, Joe?
No, I did, but I gave up one in it that contributed a little bit, I can tell you that. I'm glad we're not only at the top in that particular category.
That was the Marino that we have watched all year. Under great pressure, he still was able to flick it and get the completion. Now he needs 2 for the first down. Fires, and it's complete, and it goes to Mark Clayton. Clayton will have the first down inside the 43-yard line of the 49ers.
Here he comes down. You'll see Clayton's just going to run about an 8-yard post pattern. Breaks inside. Carlton Williams moves on the outside. The ball is still being thrown low. He makes a nice catch all day. Dan's had a little bit of trouble getting the ball up all day, and it's running out of time.
I think Nat Moore ran the proper route that time. He was pretty close to Clayton.
First and 10, 43-yard line of the 49ers. Tony Nathan. Big opening for Nathan, and Nathan almost pops it. He's inside the 30 to the 27-yard line before he is taken down by Holmo. Another 49er miscue in the middle.
I've got to think when Miami looks up and sees the 6 defensive backs in there, they're saying, we've got to run this ball some way. And I think that's true. They've got to get them out of that defense.
You saw 57, Dwight Stevenson with a fine block in the middle. On first down. Marino looking for Clayton. He was well covered by Eric Wright. It's incomplete.
Pass intended for Clayton, incomplete.
Certainly a little more frustration, seemingly, for Mr. Marino than we have seen earlier in the year.
Yeah, he has a tendency. People say he has a tendency to try and force the ball in on that particular play. He did try and force it. That's that little pattern they use where they run the outside people down about 5 yards into the quick post. They run the tight end or the halfback out into the flat. That time, he tried to make something happen. He's got to settle it down. But you're down 38-16. You may as well just wing it.
Don Shula puts in 4 wide receivers. Nat Moore, Jimmy Cephalo. They join Mark Clayton and Mark Duper. Spreading out across the field. Marino looking for 6.